Hello, hello everybody. Welcome on the the pub quiz. What a week I've had. Fixed the tooth myself, so as well as other skills, I'm now a dentist. Brighton to take a hot cup of tea just in case. But cheers, everybody. It is a pub quiz, thank goodness. Right. Just to recap, this is free. Hiya, Margaret. Completely free. I don't want any money. There's no point in sending me money because the shops are shut. You know, and there's nothing to save for because Captain Tom raised 37 million for the NHS, even though we pay for the NHS every week in our wages. Another 37 million. So they've so much money they don't know what to do with. Don't write the answers in the live feed. Don't write. I'm embarrassed if you write it wrong. That's everybody knows. "30 questions. All you need is a pen and paper. If you have a team, oh, if you have a team together, fair play to you. Write your team name at the top of the sheet. Divide the page up like that. You have 30 questions. You have 6 different sections. Oh, hello, everybody. My goodness, I didn't realize there were so many. Hi, Emma. Hi, Fiona. Hi, Paul. And Margaret. Might be rolling in. The sections tonight. First round, general knowledge. Second round, it's in the news. Third round is Cowboys and Indians. I think that's Indians, not the Indian from India, the Indian from the Wild West. The fourth round is hot spot trouble spots. Fifth round is connections. 5 questions. First 4 questions. The fifth question is what connects the 4 answers. And the last round is music lyrics. So all being well tonight, we'll make it through. Hopefully this tooth will stick in. So pens and papers ready. Give me a couple of thumbs up and we'll get started. Cheers, everybody. You know, right? Ready? Always put a couple of pennies into the jar. Right? Ready? 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 I'll fix the auto cue. Ready? Oh, Christina. Hello, Christina. Right. Oh, I see. It's an eye looking at me. And we're ready. Here we go. Round 1 question, 1 general knowledge. Which Apollo 11 astronaut did not walk on the moon? Right? There are 3 astronauts. But which Apollo 11 astronaut did not walk on the moon? All right, Nargy, right? Rachel? Number 2. Round 1, number 2. What type of clothing is named after a Scottish inventor? What type of clothing is named after its Scottish inventor? Number 3. Which planet is 7th from the sun? Which planet is 7th from the sun? Oh, multiple choice here. Is it A, Jupiter? Is it B, Uranus? Or C, Saturn? A, B, or C, Jupiter, Uranus, or Saturn? Which planet is 7th from the sun? Better watch the tooth. Number 4. Liverpool, Glasgow, Newcastle, and London all have what type of transport that no other British city has? Liverpool, Glasgow, Newcastle, and London all have what type of transport that no other city has? I should say that no other British city has. And the last one of this round, who played the character Neo in The Matrix? Who played the character Neo in The Matrix? And that is round one over. Okay. Anybody want any questions repeated? I'll give you 3 minutes to get that started before starting round two. Well, hopefully next week we'll all be out and about. You won't need a quiz. But if we do, just let me know. Number one, which Apollo 11 astronaut did not walk on the moon? Which Apollo 11 astronaut did not walk on the moon? Anybody else? Here we go, round two. Ready? Oh, number two. What type of clothing is named after its Scottish inventor? What type of clothing is named after its Scottish inventor? Number two, that was from round one. Number two. Here we go, round two. Round two, number one. It's in the news. Boris Johnson became a father while being Prime Minister. Who was the last UK Prime Minister to have a child in office? Boris Johnson became a father while being the Prime Minister. Who was the last Prime Minister to become a father while in office? Round two, number two. How are the Chinese government upsetting the residents of Malone Road? All right. How are the Chinese government upsetting the residents of Belfast's Malone Road? That's for people who are listening outside Ireland. It's a very posh road in Belfast. How are the Chinese government upsetting them? Number three, the Chancellor of the Exchequer has promised another 50 million to help people in business. Who is he? Is it A, Michael Gove? Is it B, Rishi Sunak? Or is it C, George Osborne? The Chancellor of the Exchequer has promised another £50 million to help business people. Who is he? Michael Gove, Rishi Sunak, or George Osborne? Number four. Was production at the brewery stopped? The Woodvale Arms in Lurgan auctioned their last bottle of what for £2,000 in aid of charity? I'll tell you the answer to round one and round two, Margaret, after this. Okay? Hold on. Calm down. With production at the Bury stopped, the Woodville Arms in Lurgan auctioned their last bottle of what for £2,000 in aid of charity. What was it? Bottle of what? The Bury has stopped producing. Number 5. Where did Stephen Nolan go to make a controversial documentary this week? Number 5. Where did Stephen Nolan go to make a controversial documentary this week? And that is round one and round two. And we'll tell you the answers in a minute or 1 or 2 minutes. Okay? Anybody want anybody repeat it? Oh, number 1. No, it was the last round. Right. Margaret was saying, what do we do the answers? At the end, mark them, get yourself a photograph like that, and then put it on Facebook underneath in my section. Okay? I think you could even go like that. Get a photograph of yourself. Okay? Great, because I want to see who everybody looks like. Are you ready for the answers? Give me a couple of thumbs up. Uh-huh. And then the biggest, Santo the Great. Great. Mark, Fiona, yeah, great. Right, here we go. Answers. Round one. Which Apollo 11 astronaut did not step on the moon? Michael Collins. He was on the orbiting thing, allegedly. Well, we'll not go there. Type of clothes named after a Scottish inventor? A Macintosh. Planet 7th from the Sun? Jupiter, Uranus, or Saturn? Uranus. Liverpool, Glasgow, Newcastle, and London all have what type of transport that no other British city has? An underground train network. Who played the character Neo in The Matrix? Keanu Reeves. People say he looks like me, but you know. Everybody get them? Round two, answers. Boris Johnson became a father in Downing Street. Who's the last British Prime Minister to become a father in Downing Street? It was David Cameron. He had a baby, Florence, wasn't it? In 24th of August. It was, when was that there? 2010. That's right. Baby Florence in 2010. That was David Cameron. I think that Tony Blair, he had Leo in 2000. That's right. I got Leo's now 20. How are the Chinese government upsetting the Malone Road residents? They are building a wall. I think that's all they do in China, just build walls. Famous for it, so they are. And there was the wall was made of wet metal. Councillor Jacker's name. Michael Gove, Rishi Sunak, Georgia. Rishi Sunak, brilliant guy. Brilliant guy. He is going to be the next Prime Minister. Fantastic guy. He'll be good in a quiz time, so he would. With production at the Bury stopped, the Woodville Arms in Lurgan auctioned their last bottle of what for £2,000 in native charity. It was their last bottle of. What else would you pay £2,000 for in Lurgan? Buckfast. And where did Stephen Nolan go to make a controversial documentary? Hyde Bank College. Or if you wrote Hyde Bank, that's called Hyde Bank College. And that brings us into round B. Just the auto cue. Oh. go. Here we go. I get a wee drink here. Cheers, everybody. Round 3. This round is Cowboys and Indians. In which US city is home to a football team called the Cowboys? Which US city has a football team called the Cowboys? Oh, right. A bit of dispute here from Christina. That's the answer for round 2, question 4. Round 2 question. Well, that was Buckfast. Buckfast. That's great. What question was it on? Oh, here we are. Auto cue. Thank you. Thank you. Paul's operating the auto cue for me away and mile and a half away. So here we go. Number 2, round 2. What was the name of the gang led by Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid? What was the name of the gang led by Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid? Number 3. In which city was the OK Corral? Was it A, Denver? Was it B, Tombstone? Was it C, Deadwood? I think Water was involved there. John Wayne actually got to meet Water. Another how he actually copied the way he walked. That's where the John Wayne got his walk. I got half past already. Oh, some coughing going on there. Number 4. Name the Oscar-winning 1975 film that featured a Native American Indian throwing a water cooler out of the window in order to get out. Name the 1975 film that featured a Native American Indian throwing a water cooler out of the window in order to get out. Oh, Rachel. You know more about Buckfast than you do about the question. All right. Deadwood Stage. Deadwood Stage. Okay, and that is round 3. Does anybody want any questions repeated? I'm going to have to look up. Is Buckfast made in Bury? I'm going to have to look that up. And that's not a question, please. Right. 2 minutes. All right. Everybody get all the questions there? Number 5. Sorry, Gary, all of round 3. Okay. Very quickly. It's the title of the round is Cowboys and Indians. Number 1, US city is home to a football team called the Cowboys. Number 2, the name of the gang led by Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Number 3, in which city was the OK Corral? Was it Denver, Tombstone, or Deadwood? Number 4, name the Oscar-winning 1975 film that featured a Native American Indian throwing a water cooler out the window to get out. And the last one, which cowboy-themed musical featured the song The Deadwood Stage? I'll give you a minute or 2. That was a hard round. Cowboys and Indians. We don't really see them on TV anymore. I think the last one was Dancing with Wolves. Brilliant film. Right, when we're ready, give me a thumbs up, somebody. We'll go into round 4. Couldn't risk the out to you. Well, thank you, Gary. Right. Right. Oh, here we go. Round 4. As always, just about to go up the bar. Everybody says, let's go on. Right, Margaret. Right, Rachel. Dave, mum and dad are playing as well. So better watch myself. Here we go. My mum and dad probably get all the questions. They're probably just slightly younger than me. Rachel. Round 4. Hot spot, troubled spots. This is here we go. Have the pronunciation. Hoping the tooth doesn't fall out. Where did the Mujahideen resist Soviet attack? Where did the Mujahideen resist Soviet attack? Number 2. In which bay was there a failed attempt by exiled Cubans to invade Cuba? In which bay was there a failed attempt by exiled Cubans to invade Cuba? Number 3, the multi-choice. In 1954, which country did Vietnam gain independence from? Was it A, Portugal? Was it B, Holland? Or was it C, France? In 1954, which country did the Vietnam gain independence from? Was it Portugal, Holland, or France? And number 4, in 1996, where in London was an air raid bomb planted to end a ceasefire? In 1996, where in London was an air raid bomb planted to end a ceasefire? And the last one, number 5, which war was fought along the 30th parallel? Which war was fought along the 30th parallel? Okay. Hi, Rachel's mom and dad. Okay, while you're sorting that out, I'm going up the bar here so you can get another drink. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Rachel's mum and dad. Hi, back to you. Oh, that'll do. This is great. Only in the house, you get so much change back. Oh, good bar stuff on the night. The big heads, except mine. Right, are we ready for the answers for 3 and 4? Anybody want any questions repeated? No? Okay, here we go. Answers. Here we go. Go on. Round 3, Cowboys and Indians. Question 1. Which US city is home to a football team called the Cowboys? Dallas. The Dallas Cowboys. 2. What was the name of the gang led by Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid? The Hole in the Wall Gang. I didn't realize they had ATM machines in them days. Number 3. In which city was the OK Corral? It was in Tombstone. That was B. Tombstone. Name the Oscar-winning 1975 film that featured a Native American Indian throwing a water cooler out the window in order to get out. It was One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. And which cowboy-themed musical featured the song The Deadwood Stage? Calamity Jane. Did everybody get that? Yep. Here we go. Hotspot trouble spots. Where in 1954, which country did Vietnam gain independence from? It was C. France. France. And number 4, in 1996, where in London did the IRA bomb planted to end the ceasefire? It was Canary Wharf. Canary Wharf. Kids are all reading about it in the history books. I can't believe that. That's actually history now. Which war was fought along the 30th parallel? The Korean War. Now, did everybody get that? And now we're on to round 5, connection round. Oh, here we are. What was that? All right. What was that? All right, here I go. Answer to 1 and 2, Margaret. Where did the Mujahideen resist Soviet attack? It was in Afghanistan. And number 2, which bay was there a failed attempt by Cubans to invade Cuba? It was the Bay of Pigs. On to number 2, round 4. Was it? It was the Bay of Pigs. Okay. Any more? Okay, are we ready to go? Round 5, round 6. Give me a thumb up, somebody. Right, I'm not right. If you want, I don't. Right, here we go. Round 5, connections. Right, you got 4 questions. The 5th question is what connects the 4 answers. Okay. Right, Rachel. Right, Paul, Gary. Name the group that had hits with in Great number 2. In Great Britain, who are Andrew, George, and David best known as? No, best is not their surname. Who are is Andrew, George, and David? Who are they best known as in Britain? I'll start around. Yeah, I'll repeat them. I'll repeat it at the end. You keep freezing, Dave. If you stop using your Googling Okay, keep your phone going, right? Who wants to start again? Okay, here we go. Here we go. First question simply was, name the group that it hits with Ruby and I Predict a Riot. Second question was, who are David, George, and Andrew, better known as in Britain? Now we're now on to number 3. There's so many people logging in here, so there is. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Didn't realize. In the 1960s TV series, what kind of creature or animal was Flipper? In the 1960s TV series, what type of creature or animal was Flipper? Number 4. Brought into service by the company BOAC in 1952, what was the Comet 1 the first of? Brought into service by the company BOAC in 1952, what was the Comet 1 the first of? And just to repeat the questions, because I think the Virgin Network has been overloaded here. I didn't realize I'm going to get so many people here. You know. It says, name the group that it hits with Ruby and I Predict a Riot for number 1. Number 2, in Britain, who is David, George, and Andrew, better known as? In 1960s TV series, what creature was Flipper, or an animal? Brought into service by the company BOAC in 1952, what was the Comet 1 the first of? And the 5th question is, what connects the 4 answers? You need a few minutes of that, I understand. I wonder, is it number, or is it because I set the drink down on the table beside the laptop or the camera? Anybody need any questions repeated? Hard about these connections. Yeah, if they're hard for you, they're hard for everybody else. Right? Thumb up when we're ready. Oh, it's a 2 and 4. David, George, and Andrew are better known as what in Britain? And 4. BOAC brought the Comet 1 in the service. What is it better known as? What was the first? What was it the first of? Dead on, Rachel. Dead on, Fiona. And here we go. The music lyric round. Okay, identify the song and group from the lyrics. Here we go. I'll set the drink behind me here. Round 6, music lyrics. Number 1. Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? Number 2. Buying bread from a man of Brussels. He was 6'4" full of muscles. Buying bread from a man in Brussels. He was 6'4" and full of muscles. Number 3. Guiding my way through the darkness, guided by a beating heart. Sorry. Feeling my way through the darkness, guided by a beating heart. That was it. Feeling my way through the darkness, guided by a beating heart. It's just the auto cue was going a bit quick on me. Number 4. No matter how hard I try, you just keep pushing me aside. I can't break through. There's no talking to you. No matter how hard I try, you keep pushing me aside, and I can't break through. There's no talking to you. And last one. Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I've got the money. Let's spend it up. Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I've got the money. Let's spend it up. And that's the lyric round. Does anybody want any of them repeated? You usually do. Okay. Here we go. Right. No, I can't sing it. No. Number 1, I'll go through them all again. Here we go. Number 1. Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? Number 2. Buying bread from a man in Brussels, 6'4" and full of muscles. Number 3. Beating my way through the darkness, guided by a beating heart. Number 4. No matter how hard I try, you keep pushing me aside, and I can't break through. There's no talking to you. And last one. Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I've got the money. Let's spend it up. Oh, I'm glad I got this tooth fixed. Oh God, you have seen it. Plus sandpaper, bit of glue. Well, a bit of proper dentist glue. Because I used the super glue. I had a wee skull and crossbones. I thought, well, the skull's teeth looks okay, and the dentist told me not to do it. Oh, it's all gone quiet there. It usually does. After the lyric round, you need a few minutes. Buying bread from a man in Brussels. He was 6'4" and full of muscles. Number 1 song. In fact, look at them all. Yeah, they're all number 1. Very popular songs. I haven't got the bar yet. Oh, right. Anybody want any more questions repeated before I give the answers out? Oh, don't leave. Oh, still, everybody's still thinking about that. I know you know them. What's what's the name of them? I want. I know it. I know that. I know that. Right, right. Now you have. I look forward to a Friday night. Get up here. You know how I broke with a pizza. I broke with a pizza of all things. And there's no dentist open or anything. They won't treat you, but God love them, they're there. In the emergency, they will treat. For instance, if I had been in my 20s, no problem. They would brought me in right away. God love them, but doesn't matter, lad. No, not under pressure. I'd have been maybe someone who's more conscientious of their image or anything out there. They were treating me right away. No problem. God loves the dentists. They're brilliant people. Right. Are we ready? Give me a thumbs up. Let's tell the answers. Uh-huh. Oh, Rachel, I think I'll just change the chef. Are you any good at cooking, making pizzas? Oh, right, here we go. Here we go, Christina. Oh, Margaret, great. Right, here we go. Difficult one, this connections always are. So, right, Fiona, right, Margaret. If you think the questions are difficult, it's difficult for everybody else. Right? But the good thing is you can't use Google. So if you can, you're brilliant. Name the group that had hits with Ruby and I Predict the Rat was the Kaiser Chiefs. In Great Britain, who are David, George, and Andrew, they're all saints. The 1960s TV series, what kind of creature or animal was Flipper? A dolphin. Brought into service by the company BOAC in 1952. What was the Comet 1? The first of? It was the first passenger jet. Okay, everybody get on the connection. You have the Chiefs, the Saints, Dolphins, and Jets. They're all American football teams. You have the Kansas City Chiefs, the New Orleans Saints, the Miami Dolphins, and the New York Jets. They're all American football teams. That was connection. Now, ready? Music. Here we go. The answers. Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? What's love got to do? Got to do with it? Tina Turner. What's love got to do with it? Buying bread from a man in Brussels, 6'4" and full of muscles. Down under, men at work. Feel my way through the darkness. Got it by a beating heart. Wake me up by Avicii. Number 4. No matter how hard I try, you keep pushing me aside. I can't break through There's no talking to you. Do you believe in love after love? Sure, believe, sure. What 10 o'clock already? Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I've got my money. Let's spend it up. I've got a feeling. The Black Eyed Peas. Okay. Thank you, Margaret. You know, without this tooth, I'd have bustled it. So you've got what's love got to do with it? Tina Turner, Down Under, Men at Work, Wake Me Up by Avicii, and Believe by Cher, and I've got a feeling the Black Eyed Peas. Right. So what I want you to do now is to add up your scores. Hold on. Add up your scores. Mark them out of 30. But in some cases, if you're playing your in the house have different teams, there's often a tiebreaker. I've got a tiebreaker here for you. As you know, there's going to be no more Emmerdale or Coronation Street in a matter of days because they've run out of episodes. But in Coronation Street, there was a character called Elsie Tanner. And the tiebreaker this week is in Coronation Street, how many boyfriends did Elsie Tanner have? Margaret's the stuffers and photograph. Oh, there's some good scores here. The tiebreak question is if you can put it on the feed, you can put this on the feed, and the closest one wins. In Coronation Street, how many boyfriends did Elsie Tanner have? And the closest person to that went, oh, very good. Emma, I think that's the number of boyfriends you had. You know, some close ones. Some people. No, guy here, guy only had one. Talking about one chance, you know. Well, give me a don't write between that and that, you know. There we go. We'll give the countdown. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I was looking for a number. We can't write between 18 and 30, Emma, or Aldo. We can't write 22 and 30. But the answer is Elsie Tanner had 23 boyfriends. And the closest person to that was Gary Larkin. Larky, you were the closest. But saying that, where were 19? Anto, where you're maybe give it the Anto this week because Anto wrote 22. So that was his first number. So Anto, you're the winner this week. 23 boyfriends Elsie Tanner had. 20, 23. Well, that does. According to Arlene, we're she only booked us for 3 more and says we're going to be out next week. If you want another quiz next week, and we're still locked in, and that would be a quiz in itself. You know, we'll have a Coronation Street quiz one night. You know, right? So before we go, remember, please send me a photograph of yourself or your score like that, or your Or even your team sheet, you know. And if we're all locked in again next week, we'll have a quiz if you want it. You know. So, from myself, hope everybody enjoyed themselves. Please, please keep safe. Don't eat peanuts or pizzas or anything hard. If you are going to eat a pizza, don't eat the crust. Like me. If anybody has difficulty with their teeth, give me a shout. I'll throw the dental kit around you. You can help yourself. Good night. God bless everybody. And thank you so much. I didn't really expect this is only for about 4 or 5 people. I didn't expect to see 125,000 people tuning in from all over the world. Thank you. Good night. Bye.